Hi guys, how are you doing? So in today's video we will look at a very important property of vector operation which is known as cyclicity. Just think of cyclicity which comes into play when we are trying to do operations on vectors of two different length. To give you an illustration, let's look at an example. Let's say x is a vector with a value 1, y is a vector with value 1 and 2. Let's say if I want to add them, and essentially we can see that x is of length 1 and y is of length 2. So if I add them, what will happen? 1 will get correspondingly added, so this element and this element will be added. It will result in 2. However, when we are trying to arrive at operation on the second element, this one will be carried forward into the second position, and hence the result will be equal to 3. So this will be, why this is known as cyclical property, because it sorts of cycles over and arrives at the second position. Okay, so if I do x minus y, so 1 minus 1 will be 0 and 1 minus 2 will be equal to minus 1. So if you see, the result will be 0 and minus 1. If I do multiplication, the result will be equal to 1 and 2. Let's take a vector of larger size. Let's say I'm taking x as 1 and 2 and y as 1, 2 and 3. If I do x plus y, the result will be equal to 2, 4 and 3 plus 1, which will be 4. So it will be equal to 2, 4, 4, and we are getting a warning message that longer object length is not a multiple of shorter object length, which is quite evident and we can also see it. If I do x minus y, it will be equal to 0, 0 and 1 minus 3, which will be equal to minus 2. So 0, 0, minus 2. If we do multiplication, it will be equal to 1, 4 and 3. Let's look at a vector operation of even different sizes. X is 1 and 2 and y is of size 4. If I do x plus y, it will be equal to 2, 4, 1 will be added to 3 and 2 will be added to 4. So, so result will be equal to 4, 4 and 6. If I do subtraction, it will be equal to 0, 0, 1 minus 3 it will be equal to minus 2 and 2 minus 4 will be equal to minus 2. Similarly for multiplication. So these are some of the things that you should keep in mind while dealing with vectors, and especially vector operation, because the most basic building block of any mathematical operation, or for that matter any operation in R, is a vector. And time and again we will see that we are engaged in operating upon different vector and also doing operations such as, these are mathematical operation. Likewise, we can do relational operator which is greater than equal to or equal to operation. I hope this video was useful.